Hey everyone, welcome back to Art a la Carte, and this is the first video in a new mini-series I'm going to be doing on drawing digitally. So this is Drawing Digital 101.
Pencil and some paper, and the best part is having lots of fun with Art a la Carte.
In the first episode, we're going to cover all the equipment that you're going to need. So let's take a look at my computer desk. Forgot to clean it. Okay, now it's a little bit better. Because of course, we always keep our art desks immaculately beautiful. Not really. Okay. So this is just the basic setup for my computer desk. Whether you use, a desk in your room or you have an art studio, and I've even in the past just used, my kitchen table or a chair in my mom and dad's bedroom to hook up my stuff. But you need to have a location, a spot that you can set your stuff up with. The more you move your larger tablets around, the larger the chance of dropping your tablet or breaking your tablet or somehow incurring damage to your tablet. So unless you have a portable tablet, which we'll talk about later in this video, I would set up a station where you can keep it there always. You don't have to take it down every night or something like that. So drawing on your computer is obviously going to require a computer. I am not a computer expert. I don't know a ton about computers. But I'm just going to show you what I have, and it works great for me. So I do a lot of traveling, and I have a laptop. So a lot of people will get the whole tower and the screen, and actually I do want to upgrade to that later on in time, but for right now I just have my laptop. And that way, because when I travel or go over to visit my parents, I can take my work with me. And that was important for me to be able to pick this up and go to different places and do that. So my computer I got from Dell. I have Windows 7 because I hate Windows 8, and I'm not brave enough yet to try Windows 10. So if you have Windows 10, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about Windows 10. As you might see, my laptop is huge. It's like a 17.5-inch screen. It's a little bit bigger than what I wanted for a traveling laptop, just because it's really hard to carry on planes and things like that. It was the only thing I could get that had the Windows 7 with it. The next bit of hardware is my keyboard and my mouse. So both my keyboard and my mouse are not wireless. I kind of want to go wireless in the future just because it's a hassle to work with all the cords. But it works for me. This was a really inexpensive keyboard. Now I know that my laptop has a keyboard, but you'll see that when we get into using the digital program, you're going to use your hotkeys, and it's just much more convenient for me to have a keyboard down here than to reach up to the top where my laptop is and hit those. So it's just for convenience, but you don't need an extra keyboard. I just like it. And then of course my mouse right here. And last but not least, you're going to want something to draw with. Now, a lot of you guys have asked me, can we draw with a mouse? And yes, you can. Is it going to be that great? It's going to be very hard. You're amping your challenge level up so much by sticking to a mouse. I did about a year or 2 years drawing digitally with a mouse, and then finally went ahead and purchased my first tablet, and just the difference between night and day with them. One thing is, with a mouse you're not going to get any pressure sensitivity. With different types of tablets, you can get them that have a pressure sensitivity, and I'll get into why that's so important later on in the series. But if you're serious about wanting to draw digitally, I would consider looking into purchasing a tablet. So this is the tablet that I currently use right now, which is a Cintiq. I'll show some video clips of me unboxing it. This was an investment. These are not cheap tablets. There are some really affordable tablets, and I'll show you guys right at the end of the video. My very first tablet, I still have that. This one took me quite a while to save up for. So you're going to want to really decide if that's something you really want to do. When buying really super expensive art equipment or computer equipment for art, I have to justify being able to use it and have a purpose for it to be able to spend that kind of money. So this is the advice I give to artists who are saving up to purchase their own equipment. They want this equipment, they want to do this professionally. You'll know you're ready for it when you have the money. How do you know when it's time to invest in some more expensive equipment? This advice mainly goes out to artists who are saving up and purchasing these things themselves. The advice that I give to people who just don't have that kind of money to just jump in and buy one of these, or can't get them as a Christmas or a birthday present. How do they know when it's time to go ahead and make that investment? when there's a purpose for it. If it's just because, oh, I want to just try it out really, really bad, then maybe it's time to kind of reevaluate that. Having an art tablet is not going to magically make you draw better. You will need to practice just as much drawing with traditional art on pen and paper as you will with a tablet. Something also to know that when I went to go purchase my Cintiq is that it needed an HDMI cable, and so I had to make sure that my computer was upgraded enough. So I actually had to buy a new computer along with that, because my old computer was not able to handle it. So it might just be more than just, buying this. You have to make sure that hardware is compatible with each other. Some other features on the Cintiq is it has these hotkeys here, which you can program. So each key will do something, either switch between different brushes and tools, or like this one here I use for zoom in, zoom out. This is my edit, undo. These are my different select and brush tools and things like that. So you can program these to do that. Other ones like the bamboo does not have that. But also when you're using your software, and I'll get more into that in the software review, is you're going to be using your hotkeys, and so you actually program these keys here, so you push different ones. So I've programmed it where this is my brush, this is my eraser, this is my paint can, this is my lasso. There are some artists who don't like to use hotkeys. They want to do everything on the actual screen. But this way I can be drawing with this hand, and with my right hand I can be pushing my hotkeys. It just makes the drawing go a lot faster and smoother. So for those of you guys who are wondering, this was actually my very first tablet I got, is a Wacom Bamboo. And these are nice because they are super affordable. They're definitely a fraction of the cost of the Cintiqs. I think I got this one for $99, and that was years and years ago. So they might even have even better ones at better prices, but it comes with the stylus here. Just like that to draw with, and it just hooks in just using a basic HDMI cable. Okay, so this is my setup. So during this entire series, and anytime you see me drawing digitally, this is the hardware that I use. So that is a quick look at the kind of setup for my digital portion of my studio, and hopefully we'll answer a lot of the questions I get on what I use to create my digital drawings. And again, next week's video, and I'll put a link to that in the description box below when it's posted, but I'll be talking about the different software that I use. If you have any other questions about the hardware, the computer, the tablet, anything like that, you can leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Again, I'm not super techie, so I can't, if you get too technical in your questions, I won't know the answer. But if I do, I will answer it, and if I don't, I will not answer it. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me, and until next time, God bless you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye!